Wrong screen. So, yeah, as uh, as I mentioned at one point before in one of my community posts or something, I got myself a new piece of gear. Somewhat recently, the Line 6 Helix LT. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of play around with a couple of patches and stuff. Maybe try to make something, make some pretty cool tones with them. And actually, let me grab a guitar. Okay, strap up and plug in here. Uh, Plug in eventually. Okay, hold on. Let me make this source mono. Okay. All right, let's hear how this thing sounds, or what I've got dialed in so far. Here how it sounds. Yep. Yeah, really didn't take me that long to get a pretty nice tone going there. And yeah, as you can kind of see in the naming scheme up there, that I actually made some tones centered around Enigma Protocol, the little project that I've got going on. Well, solo project, as it were. um, yeah, I actually went up wanting to get this or something like using my HX Stomp because well, I realized that my HX Stomp is pretty limited with the effects that or with all the blocks that it can use. So I definitely wanted some more room to work with the LT. I mean, I could have gone with just the regular Helix floor or even the rack-mounted Helix, and I was actually, funnily enough, I was actually contemplating the rack Helix, but then I'd realize that I'm probably gonna have to spend a little bit more to get the separate foot controller for that, just so I'd have some more freedom to switch all my patches and stuff. You know, without having to constantly reach over and just hit a few little buttons here and there. So I wound up going with the floorboard version, but even then, the LT, I actually wound up going with that over the regular Helix because honestly, the LT's pretty much got all the in-out and the I/O options that I'd really need. Yeah, it's got two effects loops, but I mean, if I wind up incorporating the Helix or the HX Stomp in any way, I probably only need just the one. It's got just regular quarter-inch out, which is actually what I'm running right now from that into my Audient ID4. And it's got an XLR out if I decide, I want to play this thing live and have that go in the front of the house with all my sounds and stuff, but I have to do a little bit more playing around with the patches there. Where's my? There it is. I was looking for my little foot thing. Have something to rest my foot on. Just make holding the guitar and classic position a little bit more comfy for me. But yeah. I figured I might as well just kind of go over the little tones that I made. As you can see, I've got a couple of screenshots made all around this one patch, but I've got a couple of other patches that I've made that are catered for specific songs that I made with EP in mind. But this is pretty much my all-rounder. patch, but let's go over some of the stuff that I got, or just throw in here. Still kind of playing around with a noise gate a little bit. I don't know if I should either stick with this or go with the Horizon gate. Got some pitch shifting and all this other stuff right over here, but I'll get to that when I switch over to a different screenshot. I've got the OCD drive going, and that's going into a Rev generator 120 on the red channel. I was kind of playing around with using the purple channel on the Rev because it sounds a little bit tighter and it's kind of more 5150-ish, whereas the actual 5150 model, this PV Panama, or the PV 5150, I should say. There's also an EVH 5150 up here. But for some reason, I really couldn't get the right kind of harmonic or pinch harmonics that I wanted out of this. These kinds of pinches, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's going into this old EQ. It's Cali EQ. I think that's based on a Mesa Boogie Mark Series graphic EQ. I'm just doing a little bit of tone shaping here, just to kind of shape the sound how I'd want it. Definitely a little bit brighter. Took out some of the mids a little bit, which I know to some gent kids is sacrilegious, but it's ironic. I mean, I'm holding a guitar made by a gent guy, even though I'm yeah. And then I just got an IR block, which this is actually an IR that I blended together myself from Ownhammer's modern progressive pack. And no, that's not free. If you want it, go search it up and get it yourself. Just play around with it. Yeah, it's that of a Beyerdynamic M160, Aurora R121, and a SM57 all blended together. And yeah, that basic tone sounds a little something like this. So yeah, nice and yeah, it sounds nice and saturated. It's got just right amount of gain that I'm looking for. Speaking of gain, actually I'll just switch over with the foot switch right next to me. Yeah, it takes me over to my low gain patch, which I only really use that on. I'd only find myself using that on V1.06 because in the verse section I do run with a lower gain sound that. I suppose I should show what that does. Yeah, look at that drive slider. Now it's gone back up. Nope, it's gone down. Yeah, and that's only the second screenshot that I got. Switch over to view mode on the Helix here. Alright, now screenshot number 3. This is what you'll hear with most of the Enigma Protocol stuff. Okay, maybe okay, it's still something I'm kind of messing around with a little bit here, but yeah, I just got the dual pitch going on, and drop my pick, I swear. Yeah, it's not a guitar stream if I don't drop my pick at least once. No, yeah, I've got the dual pitch block going on over here, and it's yeah, I've got the interval one set to a full octave below, and hold on, let me turn the V1 level up just a bit. Oh, and I suppose I should turn the mix up a little bit too. Let's bring that back down by half. So I know it's kind of rough at the moment. Yeah, I've got the whole dual pitch thing going over here. And I only really do something like that on that ending breakdown of Breach, where I do have both the lower and the upper octave thing going on, but the upper octave it's tied to this expression pedal on the side here. So yeah, I could just bring that in whenever I feel like it. And oh yeah, number 4, detune. Whoa. Okay, I forgot to skip the IR there, but anyways, I've got the simple pitch going on to take me down 3 semitones, down from G sharp to F. Let's see, number 5. Oh, apparently that's a lead patch that I've got on here, but I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing away with this one, or maybe I might just keep it just in case I happen to have some leads centered around this patch specifically. Alright, number 6 is a little lo-fi thing I got going on over here. And number 7, got another pitch shifting thing going on over here. But as you can see, I've got a different expression thing set up on here to control the overall mix of that effect. Having it pushed all the way down, or toe position, to give me a 30% blend, and having it all the way pulled back, or in the heel position, it's like a 55% blend. But I don't really use something like this if I'm playing something like, say, Derelict, especially on that section of... well, let me mute my mic real quick, and actually let me turn this up just a little bit. Yeah, it's a nifty little patch that I've got there, or nifty little patch with a bunch of screenshots and stuff. Let me go over to another patch that I've got here that's called Alpha Hive. I've made this whole thing centered around another Enigma Protocol song that I put out. Let me switch my guitars real quick. Get this. I swear I'm not trying to break anything. Alright, get me an old 6-string here. Okay. Get my headphones back on. There we go. 6-string goodness. I love those pinches. But yeah, this whole patch is centered around another Enigma Protocol song I put out a while back. This is called Hive Mindless. It's the only 6-string song that I've got so far. That that song that basically just goes. Actually, I'll just walk you through the patches. This is my basic rhythm tone. It's pretty much more the same here, except I don't have the whole dual pitch thing going on, but I do have some octave stuff going on in that song too. Yeah, we'll just start out with the flanger block. Yeah, and I got the old Electro Harmonix Electric Mistress flanger going on because Machine Head, you know, that whole deal. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I don't know why. It's like anytime I get a good flanger sound going in front of a high gain tone like this. I mean, I'm inclined to play some Machine Head stuff, but oh yeah, almost forgot I had the expression tied to the rate here because I actually do use a little bit of a faster flange for the little backing bits and the post-chorus riffs. That whole that whole thing. And yep, still using that same IR, same pedal, same amp, all that other good stuff. Got that whole dirty octave thing going on here as well. Oh, and this is actually using the Polycapo, which I gotta say is one of the better pitch shifting blocks in Helix, but it is one of the most demanding ones because, well, that thing requires quite a lot of processing power. So even if I was to run the Polycapo with some of my other stuff, I think it could keep up with that. But you know, the funny thing is, whenever I posted some pictures of the Helix LT in another Discord that I'm in. I think I said something about, I was going to get rid of my HX stomp so I can cover the cost of getting this thing. And someone pitched the idea about, no, just keep the HX stomp and just use that for all your pitch shifting stuff. And I don't know, maybe I might make a run at that at some point. I mean, I still got my HX stomp, so I might take a stab at it and see how that works. Though I know it's I'm going to be doing a little bit more tap dancing than usual there. But I could probably do on the HX Stomp like what I'm doing on here. You know, just make patches, various patches based on specific songs that I got for Enigma Protocol, and just have them with different settings. So I don't know. Maybe I might do that. But I only really use this particular screenshot here for the long ring out after the lead, which is actually my next screenshot. So let me see if I can try to remember how to play this little lead here. It was alright. I don't know why I keep botching that little bit. I mean, this is something that I wrote for EP. It's just something that I just kind of do as like a small little warm up. Though to be honest with you, I really don't. I don't think I've really tried to write anything that I would use specifically for warm up riffs, but. No. I said I wasn't going to be doing any Machine Head stuff, but. Or try not to. And go to this new patch here, which. Yeah, this thing has a pitch shifter on it all the time. And let me get my PRS back. Because I need that for this song here. Which is one that I actually, if you were there on one of the last streams that I did, I played that whole thing there. Yeah, it's another EP song that I've got. Just call it Dark River because space, stars, galaxies, and shit like that. And I actually did change it up a little bit. I'm using the Rev Purple this time for my sounds because I'm actually running with lower gain on this particular patch. But everything else is pretty much the same. Got the same drive, same IRs, same bit of EQ. And that kind of sounds a little something like this. Helps to plug in first. There we go. So one thing you've probably noticed there is that the mix it's tied to my expression pedal on here. It's because I I got a little bit bored one day when I was actually just playing around with this on my HX Stomp because I had a small little expression pedal and a MIDI controller hooked up to that. But I actually used the MIDI controller to do my little pitch blending thing, so I don't have to worry about using my foot controller for that, or my expression pedal for that. So yeah, I like I said, I got bored one day. I was kind of playing around with this sort of like upper fret, lower string, djenty, bendy riff. It kind of sounds like a throwaway Spirit Box riff. I say throwaway because it's not really crazy technical or anything. It's just big bendy boys. And to get a little bit more creative there, oh. Yeah, I got the whole pitch block set at a 50% blend just for that ending section there. The latter half of the Bendy Boy riff and the last breakdown of that sonnet. Yeah, that's a fun one to do. And yeah, the only other patch or only other screenshot I got on here is clean. And believe it or not, I didn't actually do this in the original recording, but this was kind of a last minute thing. And honestly, I really wish I would have done this in the original recording. That whole So yeah, the only other things that I did there is that I actually bypassed both the rev amp down here and the pitch block up here, and of course a little distortion block over here too. Got some flange going, some chorus, simple delay, a little bit of spacey reverb, and I got a compressor at the very end just to make everything nice and neat throughout. Oh, and another compressor here at the beginning, just for the whole clean thing. But I'm using the PRS Archon clean amp for that. I don't know. Maybe if I wind up recording this, I might have to go with a little extra volume here, just to make it cut through a little more. I wonder how it sounds with a split coil. Of course, it would help that I'd at least get the switch on my PRS cleaned up, because that's kind of an issue that I've been having with this guitar, believe it or not. There we go. Maybe I could just stick with the, yeah, just the full humbucker there, because it actually sounds so much fuller there. Yeah, that's all the patches that I got for just from my side, and now for our other guitarist. Yeah, bikes be going by my house now. Now for our other guitarist. Yeah, let's take a look at some of the stuff that I've got going on over here. Which honestly really isn't that much compared to what Alpha's got. Same settings, same EQ. A little bit of a different IR this time. Instead of blending in a 57 with the M160 and a Royer R121, I'm using a Sennheiser MD421. And I'm using a bit of a different drive. I'm using the Earthquaker Plumes for this one. I don't know, because I kind of thought about maybe doing some slightly different tones between the two of us, just to make them sound a little bit different, but still... Of course, you know, I had to get some good pinches in there. There we go. Yeah, other than that, I mean, all the screenshots and stuff are pretty much the same all across the board. Same thing with the different songs we got. Except with the Hive mindless patch over here on my side. Yeah, there's no flanger going on, there's no lead stuff going on. And I'd even say on, Dark River, it's pretty much, the same there. Though, oh yeah, that's right, okay, maybe it's not entirely the same. Still using the purple, Rev, but, I guess I still got a sort of clean-ish, sound on here where I just bypass, well, now I bypassed the amp, and I'm just using the legendary drive, which I think this is based on a Carvin Steve Vai preamp. Which it's definitely got some breakup to it, and yeah, let's see, we got one more patch, and I'm gonna have to get a different stringed instrument for this one, or at the very least call over somebody who can play said stringed instrument. Yeah, you never thought you'd be seeing me on here now, huh? Alright, bear with me, it's been a minute since I last played this bass. I gotta tune this thing up real quick. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't know how well you can actually hear that. Actually, let me pull this up a little bit. So, yeah. This is a major work in progress right now. If you gotta make a nice little base patch, just the whole patch is pretty much the same all the way across the board, but I've only got like 3 screenshots, and that's just varying levels of gain and blend on my sources of distortion here. Which apparently I'm only using the Sans amp at the moment, but you know what? Let's start fresh here. We'll keep the studio compressor. Actually, I'll go ahead and pull that. Pull the Mesa Carbine up a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. Actually, I want to go ahead and have the distortion over here first, but I'm actually not going to be using that in this in a traditional distortion sense. See, I got the drive turned off on here, and we'll leave the blend as it is. We'll keep all this stuff pretty flat. Turn the master down a little bit. Probably give me a no, actually, no. Now that I think about it, let's go past that, or move the distortion block over a little bit, and I want to throw in an EQ on here. We'll probably we'll do a parametric EQ to start. And I actually want to look something up here because this is something that I've actually been wanting to try out for a while now, actually. So I think the past few days or so, I've been looking. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've been looking at was it some bass stuff, particularly onboard preamps. Because I really wanted to try to get my basses to sound like a Spectre bass, even though I'm not a rich guy, so I really can't afford a nice Spectre bass, but I really do love the sound of a good Spectre. Oh yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I like to think I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, professional streamer and all that. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, I really wanted to go for a nice Spectre bass sound, but obviously I really can't afford a nice Spectre. Though having one would be pretty cool. So I really wanted to see if I can try to do some sort of tone matching, or at least get me somewhere in the ballpark of a good Spectre bass sound. So what I was looking at, and I know it's probably going to take me a lot longer to get this all figured out, but I was looking into looking at some different preamps, like onboard bass preamps, and looking at certain frequencies that get affected based on the controls that you're using. Now, I think with my current bass right now, let me look this up actually. Let's just do the SR505, even though we got the SR506 on me. Yeah, actually, let's just look up the 506 on here. So this bass was made, I think in 08. So yeah, it's got the Bartolini Mark 13 band EQ. And yeah, let's just look that up real quick. Let's see what kind of frequencies this thing affects. Okay, maybe not there. Huh, okay, well apparently Warwick's got that. Honestly, I ain't got the money for a good Warwick bass either. Though I think those would be pretty cool, but I don't know, I'm kind of more set on Spectre, personally. Hold on, let me go back on Bartolini's thing right now. Nope. Okay, it's an MK1. I'm looking at this thing wrong. I didn't mean to say Mark 13. Yeah, Bartolini's been around so long that they've had to revise their EQ preamp about 13 times before they settled on the one. Yeah, I am not that great at reading apparently. Hang on a sec. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I swear, I gotta find some with these particular preamps here, just so I can see exactly what all's being boosted and cut. That's all, excuse me. Actually, let's look somewhere else here. Okay, so probably I think I might have found something with the Bartolini Mark One 3-band EQs. I think, yeah, we're getting what looks like a 12 dB boost in bass around the. I want to say it's like the 80 hertz region. Mid boost looks to be around 500 hertz, only like 11 dB boost and cut. And treble, yeah, it looks like we're getting a boost at around 3K. And that's with all this stuff, completely maxed out. But what I'm trying to do here is that I actually wanted to try running my EQ controls on my bass completely flat. Just have no tone, no frequency being affected whatsoever. And yeah, let's keep it at a 50-50 pickup blend. And I want to see if I could try and replicate this sort of tone here just by filling around with a parametric EQ. Now, I know this is not going to be exactly how it works, so I'm just kind of playing around here. So I'm going to take a look at one of the Darkglass preamps here, the B2M2. At the very least, they're nice enough to say, hey, the controls we got affect these certain frequencies by this much. So let's see, by 70 hertz here, and I'd imagine that the cube probably be pretty high. So we'll say about 6.5. And let's do 6 dB right there. Okay, mids at 500 hertz. That's not quite as strong of a cue there. Let's try pulling that down at about 2.4. They got a thing for high mids, but no treble, so that's alright. Let's see, 2.8. Okay. I imagine the Q is also kind of high on this one too, so let's do a 6 dB boost there. And yeah, that's only just for EQ, so probably don't have anything about the overall volume or gain boost or whatever it is you get out of that. But let's just say we'll give it like a 6 dB boost. Pull all this stuff back over here. Get another compressor here at the end. And I'm actually still kind of playing around with the different cab stuff on here. So, okay, maybe I should back the... Wait, what do I got this? Okay. Yeah, I got the distortion off. Let's go ahead and bypass that real quick. I hope that actually came through. You know what? Let's yeah, let's just bump up the channel volume on here. Let me turn up my volume so I can hear it a little better. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know that whole riff off the top of my head, but it sounds kind of mean in G sharp actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta give this bass a nice setup, but you know, I think I might be on something. But actually, I want to swap out the IR or swap out the cab on here, and I'm gonna go with my typical cab. Maybe that one I might need to back the level off a bit. Let's do... yeah, let's just keep it flat. Ooh. Okay, I'm actually digging that quite a bit. So you know what, we'll just go ahead and we'll do it this way. We'll do like the classic biamp setup here. So let's do a quarter out here. Let's just hear this. Okay. So no, let me look something else up here, because I know one of the preamps that some Spectre basses use is the Tone Pump Junior, and I've heard some kind of mixed things here and there saying that well, mostly because the Tone Pump doesn't really have a center position. There is no true center on here that it could just, you know, lock onto. And even then, the boosts and cuts for the Tone Pump is kind of weird. That was it. You get a 55 hertz boost at 14 dB and a 4 dB cut, which isn't really taking out that much bass, but trebles a 14 dB boost and a 12 dB cut at 6.5 kilohertz, which is much different from what we're getting with the Dark Glasses thing. Actually, let me try playing that without the mic picking anything up here. Yeah, it's got a bit of a growl to it. Oh, maybe it's because I got the drive kind of high on here. You know what, let's I'll just go ahead and just take off the all this stuff here, because I honestly I really don't need that. And maybe pull the high mids down just a touch, and pull the mids down a little bit, and see what we got here. Okay, I'm digging that. All right. Oh, and I'm not even using that much EQ on there, anyways. So. You know, let's get another parametric going over here. Let's try small cut around the 225 area. And little cut around the 650-ish. No, actually low frequency will yeah, I think this could probably work. Now let's copy all this over here. Same settings and everything. Already got a little bit of a boost in volume there. Let's see. This time, let's throw in. Yeah, let's get the old dark glass going on over here. Oh yeah. One other thing I almost forgot about. And this is actually very important for helping shape my bass. Let's say about right there should be okay. So yeah, when I'm trying to get this whole biamp split thing going on over here, where it's got this top section be all nice and clean and compressed, but the lower part is where all the distortion and stuff's gonna happen. But I'm only having that distortion poke in around a specific frequency there. Or set of frequencies, I mean. I think I did that with my my EQ in. So, I'll leave the bass alone as it is. I'll go ahead and mute my mic real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna try something here. I don't know how well it's probably gonna work, but I want to go ahead and open up my DAW and take a look at my my particular settings that I've been using before I started using the Helix for my bass stuff. Because I want to try to get that particular sound there. Oh yeah, I've had to forgot to turn on the gate for the hiss. And I know this is a much different bit of a distortion I'm using for the bass, because that's This one I'm just using parallax, but okay, so 350 to 2,000. Okay, that's what I meant to hit. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. I can fix it. Oof. Okay. And that mids is focused on the looks like the 450 area. Yeah. I guess 500 dB's all right. I want to hear this this back. Okay, so it's definitely got some highs going on there. And of course, this is I'm only really basing this off of some EQ and stuff from Okay, so another 4 dB boost at 500 there. So we'll say like 8 for that, and let me try this here. Okay, you know, maybe this one I should just do the cuts on the IR there. So 3.5 there. And 350 to 6, okay. Wait, was it 6? Yeah, 6. And let's try doing a shelf here. Ooh, okay. Might be getting somewhere, and I haven't even played around with this yet. Let's go back to 6K and let's do that. Try with a slightly less drive. Even less. Where I got my EQ? Yeah, really haven't changed a whole lot on there. Oh yeah, that's right. All I've got is just the warm sounding IRs, but that's all right. In fact, that's yeah, that is what I was using. Warm 4B. Okay, the Q on that little boost there isn't really that much. What I said my mids was 5. And okay, I got a 0.8 on that. It's a 4. Okay, 2500. The 0.2 on the Q, and that is just -1. And I think that's yeah, that's what I use on the whole bass bus there. Turn the master down. Actually, turn the level down just a bit. Okay, at least I got the lows nice and solid. There we go. Yeah, maybe I should just boost the high mids. Not the highs, but... Okay, bring this back down just a bit. Yeah, maybe we could probably do that there. Yeah, I think that one will probably work. Yeah, this is for the mid gain one. Now let's try high gain. And this one, I'm actually gonna switch to snapshots. Crank the drive up way more. And probably yeah. You know, let's try a different different base head here. Let's go with the the old classic Ampeg SVT4. And I guess since I still got my Reaper session open, I can always click the wrong thing. Yeah, I know. There's a Spectre. Okay, so oh, I've actually got a little bit of different EQ on here, but I can always adjust that. So yeah, gain, I think I got that at 3. Bass, I've got that at 6. And mids, I know I've got that pretty high too, about like 7.5. And I think I'm running a 4 on the mid frequency. Treble, I got that flat. Ultra low, high, and bright, I've got that on. The EQ, I've got that on too. Okay. 33 hertz, I've got that pulled down just a bit, about, let's say 4.5. 80, that's down just a little bit. 150, I didn't touch that. 300, I've got that down a bit too. 600, I've got that pulled up quite a bit. Say about here. 900, I've got that pulled down about there. 2K, just a touch down here. And 5K, that's about right there. Let's hear what that sounds like over the Mesa. I don't know why, I just can't stop playing that little riff there. I know I'm probably playing it wrong. Alright, stop! You're playing modern industrial metalcore or deathcore or whatever it is. You're not playing a 90s groove metal. Even though I really want to. I don't know, I just like the really groovy stuff. But, yeah, Master, yeah, I've got that down quite a bit too, actually. Let me pull this back down. That channel volume's all the way up. Actually, just to compensate. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know if anybody even knows that little riff there as I play it badly. No, none of that. Yeah, but it actually does sound pretty good there. Yeah, I could do with just a little less drive. And, you know, I guess since it's the whole biamp thing, I should... No, not treble. Let's bring those mids down on the clean side. Yeah, I'm gonna be a while trying to get this whole bass thing figured out. Yeah, let's just go back to what we had on that. Well, kind of what we had on that. We'll save this for right now, because I'm feeling a little something else here. Yeah, let's go with the Gallien-Kruger this time. See what we can get. Woo. That's got some volume to it. Let's pull these back down just a little bit here. Okay, that's actually sound a little bit better there. We just hear the low by itself. Could do with some less drive, probably less of a boost. Right. I think it's more of just a volume boost, but yeah, we'll leave that at 5 and what? Oh yeah, definitely a nice volume boost there. About right there should be okay. I'll pull up the high mids a little bit here. I think I might be getting somewhere. Yeah, for some reason I don't know why I thought the Gallien-Kruger probably wouldn't have worked as well as I thought it. You know, as well as I thought it was going to, but nah, I'm actually kind of digging this quite a bit. Let's pull the low mids up and well the high mids too, and you know, treble. Gotta get some brightness in for that distorted tone. Okay, definitely get some less volume on here. Probably do about that, maybe. Come on, Delta. Yeah, he's been listening to a lot of Drain lately, and I mean, I do love a really good, you know, crossover thrashy bass tone. Alright. I know we got a solid sounding low end, but I definitely want to work on those highs quite a bit. pull this back up to 500 here. And you know what? Let's do 8K for the highs, or like the roll off. Okay, I think I might have it. I think I might be getting it. Let me pull this up just for the hell of it. Oh yeah. Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it. Now let's go for back to the high gain stuff. I want to go stupid high with this one here. And actually, let me start mute my mic now. You know I had to. You really, you know I had to. So yeah, I think that's like a stupid distorted high gain sound. And now let's bring it back down a little bit here, like way down. Let's try this. Okay, I think I got something here. Pull a drive on this down. Drive on that down. Go for less gain there. All right. Still feel like I need a little less gain there. Maybe cut back on the boost just a little bit. That's probably going to give it a little bit of a volume drop. Oh, wait. You know, actually... Actually, you know what? Let's try this instead. Let's bring the level down just a bit. Say about right there. Should be okay. Ugh, damn. No, actually, I meant to do that on the on this one over here, since that's distorting the most. So we'll say about right there. Try that. Okay, maybe... do this to compensate. Let's bring this back in. Let's try this. Let me go ahead and save this real quick. Oh, okay. That load gain is definitely lost in volume there. Actually, no. Let's do this. Still sounds a little samey there. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna try this. Let's pull the gain down on the compressor a bit. I'll pull the level down on this a little bit here too. And bring the master up on this. I think this is just as good as turning off the distortion, actually. Yeah, I think we'll probably just do that. So it sounds like it's kind of losing volume there. mute this part. Try that. I think this is as close as we're gonna get there. Okay, could probably use a little extra volume. There. And there. The gain on that is just stupid. Okay. I might want to try something here. We'll save this as it is. Okay, definitely got a little bit of a drive going on here. Ooh, okay. This is gonna sound really, really bad, but I mean that's the whole point of just experimenting a bit. Let's turn that tone down. That level down, but we'll have that gain up a bit. try the sonic distortion, see how that sounds. Just the grind on that alone. That's a bit much. Let's go with the classic here. Oh. Okay, that's a bit much. Yeah, let me try something here. Instead of having the dark glass running into the rat. Let's try this. Okay, I think we might have something here. Probably back the gain down just a bit. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I think I'm digging that. Alright, I think I got that figured out now. Yeah, I spent way more time crafting a pretty decent sounding bass tone than I have doing much anything else really. But no, I absolutely love the Helix LT. Yeah, I'll be back again real quick. Alrighty. Oh, Alpha, you want back over here? Okay. All right, I'm back. Hey, you know what? I figure I might as well just go ahead and just try to make make a sound here. Because I know I've already showed off a bunch of stuff with the Enigma Protocol, but I want to, see if I can try to just make something up here on the spot for the covers and stuff. So we'll just go ahead and just do just a basic little high gain tone. And let's try the PRS Archon here. turn on the gate. That would help quite a bit. Let's do that. Pull the bass down. Definitely pull some mids out. Some more presence. Let's try the EVH, see how that sounds. Because I know the EVH blue channel's got less gain other than the red. Far less gain than the red. Yeah, that one sounds okay, but let's just go to the red channel, because why not? Definitely pull some of those mids out. Yeah, I kind of wish that you know, the EVH blocks would at least have the resonance controls, because I can't remember if these are based on the 50 watt EVH heads or the 100 watt heads. The originals, not the stealth ones. Alright, let's give the Peavey 5150 a shot here. As I remember, well, distinctly remember with my Pod X3 live that I actually had to run the gain a little bit higher on here in order to get the kind of sounds that I was really wanting, or get the kind of saturation that I wanted. Kind of. Let's try this one, which I know this is supposed to be based on a Peavey Invective. Which I've heard some people say that it's basically the 6505, but with a better clean channel. But Misha Mansour had a hand in making this, so yeah. And I'm not really a Periphery fan, so. I'm gonna try the crunch here, though I know it's gonna be like pretty low gain. Maybe it's kind of getting there. Yeah, that was actually not that bad. Let's try this angle fireball. Because I remember having some great results with this one. And that's probably why. Okay, that's definitely why. Oh yeah, definitely digging the angle here. Yeah, I want to try a different drive. Let's do the plumes. Soldano SLO 100. Try that. Oh yeah, it's definitely sounding pretty saturated there. Mesa Mark IV. Actually, let's go ahead and bypass that boost. That's pretty thick sounding. That's without the boost. Dual recto. I wonder if the one recto trick would work here, where you pretty much take away most of the treble and presence in order to get a nice tight sound and really boost the mids on it. I don't know. I don't know why I've kind of always had such a hard time with the rectifiers on Line 6 stuff. Bogner Uberschall, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember playing with this one quite a bit when I had my my X3. And this one was a bit of a tricky one to dial in, to get it just right. I don't know, it sounds like there's something, some kind of buzzing going on in the lows. I don't know, maybe taking away some of the master to stop the tubes being driven so hard, quote unquote. Oh yeah. You can definitely hear when you pull the master beyond past 2, and it really starts to mellow out once you hit 2. See, that's one of the things that I kind of look for whenever I play around with some high gain amp stuff, is how well do they do the whole just low pinch harmonics in general, because I like a good sounding low pinch like that. If it sounds if I play something that just sounds super saturated and it makes those low pinches sound really buzzy, then I know that I'm not really gonna get along with that amp so well. The Freeman HBE 100, the modern modded Marshall kind of amp. I don't know if it's just me, but I hear this kind of like high, kind of chick 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 sound whenever I'm just chugging away. Like, it's kind of faint, but it's there. Maybe I already took it away. Now this is the classic JCM 800. Yeah, for some reason, I remember, was it the JCMs, or at least some of the plugins and AMP models and stuff that I've played, maybe with the exception of Mercurial Spark, which I know they've recently updated and re-released from their whole amp box thing. I don't think I've ever been able to get some decent sounds out of an 800. Because I know the tones on those are like pretty fickle. Even doing my more typical, kind of EQ and setup there, yeah, this sounds way too bright and hollow. So maybe back off the treble a lot. Man, I know the 800s aren't necessarily like super high gain. Let's see, 2204. I think that's another variant of an 800. I could be wrong on that. Okay, there's definitely some like high kind of Oh, that sounds bad. It's got like a low, fuzzy kind of thing going on. Mandarin Rocker, I'm guessing that's supposed to be the orange rocker verb. Never really played around with the orange stuff that much, actually. Pull the master down a bit. Now I don't want to pull the sag all the way up. Let's actually pull it back. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just having really buzzy sounding low pitches. Of course, I had to play that whenever I went through the orange rocker verb there. I mean, I just had to. So let's go for a different amp here. The RevGen 120. Now, this one I'm kind of familiar with as far as the plugin stuff goes. It's kind of weird that I don't think there's really been any good representation of a RevGen 120 in plugin form, as far as I'm aware of. I mean, I know there's been like the G20 and the D20 from STL's Amp Hub, but that's basically it, really. Now, this is kind of more my territory there. Oh yeah. Let's get some more aggression going here. Stop dropping my pick. Definitely get a little bit more gain here. Yeah, I'm definitely digging that. So We'll just save that as it is. Might come back to it later or something. I don't know. Let's see, 5, 6, 4, 5, 8. And yeah, I had my yeah, 7. Oh yeah, the red one sounds pretty good too. Diesel VH4. Yeah, diesels, they can be kind of fickle too. But they're really, really massive sounding, from what I'm hearing, from what I've heard. Still got those buzzy lows there. VH4 on the lead channel, not the mega channel, which this one's channel 4, and I think that mega is supposed to be 3. I know as dark a setting as diesels can be, just don't be afraid to make them, give them a little bit of brightness. Kind of liking that one too. We got some Line 6 originals. Oh, the Badonk, the classic big bottom model. Yeah, I kind of remember that one there. Oh, that bottom's big. It's big. What's up with this Epic? That one's kind of buzzy sounding to me. 2204 mod. Probably their take on a modded Marshall JCM 800. I don't know exactly what kind of mods, but... Oh, pre-mid, okay. You can change exactly where that mid-range is focused at. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's alright. And for all the Mortal Kombat fans out there, wonder how much of a fatality this thing's really gonna sound like. Still kind of buzzy there. Okay, we got a channel 1 drive, but I don't see no channel 2. Whoa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with as much mid-range as there is on this thing, I could probably see some gent guys using something like this. But no, I'm really digging the the Rev Purple here. Probably could do with maybe just a touch less brightness there. And maybe just a little bit more gain. Oh yeah. Yeah, it really didn't take me that long to make a pretty decent tone. And these are some more IRs that I just kind of mixed together. But yeah, that's. I mean, this is something I'm still gonna kind of play around with, though. Yeah, I mean, all the other stuff that I made. Yeah, just for EP. Yeah, maybe I could switch up the. Nah, actually, we definitely need some more resonance there. Oh yeah, digging that one there. So what was that? 7 on resonance and presence on 6. And no, don't even start with that dumb fucking meme there. I didn't even have to switch guitars. Yeah, just for the hell of it. Oh, that sounds pretty cool there. I mean, I could be on this thing all day and just come up with all kinds of crazy stuff, but yeah, yeah, just kind of showing off my new little piece of gear, and yeah, hopefully I'll get around to actually recording some stuff with this thing. Don't know when that's gonna be, but I do know one thing though. I am gonna put this thing through its paces tomorrow night, because I'm actually gonna be playing a show tomorrow, and of course I'm playing bass. And that being said, I want to go ahead and switch instruments again one more time, but drag out something a little bit different here. I actually have to get inside my case in order to get to it. Yeah, sorry about all the noise. All right. You know, I think I should switch the switch the cabs on here as well. I could probably go with a little less distortion here. Oh yeah, that bass bass tone by itself actually sounds pretty good. And, you know, let me go ahead and save this, and I want to go ahead and try pulling in some of those IRs, those Mesa cab IRs. Oh yeah, this definitely got more of a mid-forward kind of sound. No, and of course I'm still using the Mesa M9 Carbine for this one here. Where do I got the gain set to on both of these? Yeah, let's just take the snapshot off this one here. And off this one too. Yeah, that's a big, beefy kind of bass tone right there. Yes, I know I'm using the HM2 for the distortion here. So, yeah. I guess anybody that's a little bit curious about the bass that I'm using here, I've got this this Ibanez SRA 300 that I actually bought specifically for that band that I'm playing in, and as you can tell, this is in a different tuning. This is in drop C, and honestly, I'm not really a drop C guy personally, but I mean, I decided to join that band anyways. I gotta help fill out the low end, and I hope I do right by tomorrow's show. Oh yeah, this is the bass where I originally wanted to do that bit of experimenting with throwing an EQ up in the front. So, actually, that being said, let me go ahead and save this one real quick and pull this one back up. You know, they don't sound all that dissimilar from one another. It's only because I had it in the low gain patch first. Oops. What did I... Yeah, let's copy that one over and paste that on there. So yeah, much bigger difference there. Let's take off the screenshot mode on this one here. Let me try snapshot mode on this, but you know what? Take snapshot mode off. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, really, I'm just kind of dicking around with this thing, just trying to come up with some cool tones, and yeah, at this point, I'd say mission accomplished. Yeah, I've been getting quite a bit of use out of this thing, and I feel like I haven't even really scratched the surface of this thing yet. But yeah, I'm probably gonna. I'm probably gonna get on out of here. Gonna go grab me something to eat in just a little bit, and try to find a good Chuck Norris movie to watch, because I'm sure a lot of you probably already heard of the news about. Yeah, we just lost another legend yesterday, actually, but the news didn't actually come out until earlier this morning. So yeah, it really fucking blows, if you ask me. I mean, I've been meaning to grab a couple of his movies even before all this, and I've actually watched a little bit of Walker Texas Ranger here and there. Not enough of it, but I've seen a couple of maybe a few episodes, and plenty of little snippets from some other episodes here and there. But yeah. So yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, and but yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Gonna go relax for a bit, and I'll hope I'll see you guys around, and just have a good one.